For the last 25 years, I've literally been inside the mind of the highest performing entrepreneurs, business owners, athletes all over the world, people doing the biggest things. And what I realized is there's something that they're doing that the average person doesn't do that you can start doing immediately, which will start getting you faster, better results. Now, the 1%, they do exactly that. They have what I call the 1% advantage. And the 1% advantage, it's literally talking to themselves in a way that once you start doing it, will start changing everything for you. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen anybody do something great? I remember when I was a kid growing up, I'd watch Michael Jordan, I'd watch Wayne Gretzky, I'd watch Mike Tyson. It could be Messi recently in soccer. And what does the average person say? The average person watches somebody do something incredibly well and they go, man, how do they do that? And in that moment, you have just done the opposite of what all high performers do. You have put another person on a pedestal and created a distance between you and them. What a high performer does, and I've seen this time and time again, and when they get in rooms, they always ask this question, not how do they do that? They start asking the question, how can I do that? The second you say how I can do that, the unconscious mind instantly starts picturing you doing that thing. You watch Michael Jordan do a great slam dunk. You say, how can I do that? You might get downloaded a list of workouts, different things will come to you. You'll start looking at the world differently. It's no different than going to Claude or ChatGPT and typing in a prompt. How does Michael Jordan do that? It'll give exactly how he did it. But a better question is, how can I do that and start getting the same result? But it's bigger than that. It's bigger than them watching and modeling other people's great behaviors, because that's a big part top performers do. It's taking it a step further. Let me give you an example. I'll walk in one of the coaching clients that I work with. This guy's one of the biggest real estate investors in the world. He hired me to help him with top performance, with speaking, with influence. And when he called me one morning, he said, Michael, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little uncomfortable about the presentation. What do I do next? And at that moment, he wasn't being his top performer self. He was doing what most people do. You're nervous, you're concerned, you're worried, and he got out of that mode. I said, listen, we're going to do something just a little bit different today. Forget about your presentation. That has already went well. What I want to ask you is, what happens after the presentation's over, an hour later? What begins to happen in your life when you're calmer, more comfortable, and you're celebrating with your team how well you did? He goes, that's going to be amazing. I said, why don't we talk about that now? See, top performers, they don't focus on what do I need to do? They don't even focus on how do I actually do it? That's a given. That's why they're a top performer. What exceptional top performers do is they focus on where they're going, steps past what it is they're doing. So think of it this way. You're about to make some calls today. Maybe you're concerned, maybe you're worried. You're about to go to the gym. Maybe you want to go, maybe you don't want to go. When you allow yourself to think past, to see past where it is that you're going to go next to where it is you're going to wind up anyways after you did it, you start entering into something called future pacing. This is something that the psychology world uses to get people past challenges and phobias and traumas, but also top performers don't even realize they're doing it. They do it to themselves on a regular basis, and the best ones have trained themselves to do it. So the next time, like I said, you're about to go do something, ask yourself a question. What's it gonna feel like in the shower after you've done an incredible run, you've stretched, you've had your protein, you did great, and you're sitting there in the shower and you're celebrating your incredible win? What's amazing is you start building a picture of your future. See, that's where top performers live. They don't live in the past. They don't worry about all the things they're going to do today. They get those things done anyways. They're high performers. That's what they do. But they spend just the right amount of time going where it is they're going. So let me ask you a question. How often do you spend building a future you want to walk into? How often do you talk about where you're going and what you're doing comfortably with yourself and other people? The second you talk to yourself that way, things begin to change. So here's the question. If you've got things you want to do, I bet there's incredible people out there doing it online. You probably could look them up right now who's doing it. So instead of watching them and being in awe of what they do, and it's powerful what they've done, start being a top performer. Start being one of the best and start saying, how can I do that? The second you do that, I want you to stop and wait. You're going to be amazed the answers you start to get even from yourself, or even start to notice online. You're going to start seeing this stuff coming. You're going to start getting these downloads, as we call them. And as you begin to get those, your confidence is going to go up. And then you're going to start talking like this. After I'm done doing this, then what happens? After I've made 6 figures, what's next? After I've made 7 figures, what's next? After I'm running an incredible team of amazing people with high integrity that help me get what I want, then what's next? See, once you allow yourself to live a little bit farther down the road, you start to build rapport with your future. You start to build confidence in what's going on. It goes 1 or 2 steps past fake it until you make it. And it goes to decide and plan how you truly desire to live. So here's the cool part. Top performers, they work hard. You work hard too. Top performers talk. You talk too. But the difference is they're talking about where they're going and what they're doing. They're not just dreaming. They're allowing themselves to see it and make it happen. So here's my recommendation to you. If you truly want to start doing what top performers do and all these people you admire that are doing out there, start seeing yourself doing it, start planning to do it, start talking about it that way. And that's when everything will begin to shift for you. Now, if you like this video and you're a person out there that's a top performer that's also looking to become more influential in your life, I put together an incredible video how you can learn the most powerful techniques that the most influential people in the world use. For 25 years, I've been discussing this exact topic. All you got to do is click that button, and instantly when you click that, it will take you right to the video to show you not just how to be a top performer, it'll show you how to do it. And when you get there, you can ask the question, not what does Michael do? How can I do that in my life? Watch the video, become influential. It's your next step.